Hey guys, Leanne here on Grady's Mom. I have a cooking video today. This is volume 37, a super easy bake ziti. I only use 5 ingredients in mine, which is meatballs. These are just mini meatballs from BJ's. I just actually cut them in half to get more kind of stretch them a little bit more. I cut them in half. Again, they are mini meatballs, so I'm just going to cut those in half. I have mozzarella cheese, I have Parmesan cheese, I have some penne pasta. You can also use rigatoni, and then your favorite jarred pasta sauce. Obviously, if you have homemade sauce, that would be fine as well. Most likely, I'm not going to use all of this or this. I'll probably use 3/4 of this and about, I don't know, 2/3 of this. It just really depends on your preference. Some people like it more saucy. Obviously, if you're cooking for a bigger family, you're going to want to go ahead and use the whole package. And if you do like ricotta cheese, which I know a lot of people like ricotta cheese in baked ziti, feel free to add some dollops of that. I personally don't like it in this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead first. I'm going to get my water boiling, get this cooked, because you're going to actually cook this by boiling it as well as bake it to melt everything all together. So it's really, really easy. As you can see, 5 ingredients. Again, if you want to add ricotta cheese, go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and get started with assembly. Alright, I've got my meatballs cut in half. I have some salted water working on getting to a boil. I have my pasta ready to dump in. I am going to cook it al dente. Because it's going in the oven, you don't want it to be overcooked. So al dente time on the bag says 13 minutes, so I'll drop this when the water starts boiling. And once this pasta is cooked, we just assemble it, throw it in the oven, and dinner is going to be done. It's a really easy dish, guys. Alright guys, so I have the meatballs that are cut in half in the pot that the pasta was cooking in. The pasta is all cooked, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that right on top of the meatballs. And now I'm just going to add in the sauce and the cheese and toss it together, and we're going to put it into the baking dish. Alright guys, so I have my jarred sauce. Again, you can use any brand that you like. I'm going to start by putting in just a little bit, just to kind of moisten it. And you just use your spoon. It's also a lot easier just to do it in the pot that you cooked your pasta in, so you don't have to dirty up another bowl. And again, everybody has a different preference, how much sauce they like. Some people like it drier, some people like it with more sauce, so just kind of use your preference. So as you can see, I'm definitely going to need more sauce, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more. And I want to get this coated with the sauce before I add the cheese, just so I can gauge the consistency of it. So this looks much better. So now I'm going to go ahead and get some cheese in here. This is just regular old shredded mozzarella cheese. And I use about 1 cup in my recipe. We are a family of 3, as most of you guys know. So obviously if you have a bigger family to feed, you're going to be able to gauge how much cheese you need. But down below, as always, I'll have all the ingredients and everything typed up based on my family's size. And if you have a bigger family, you can simply just double the recipe. So that looks pretty good, because we are going to top the baking dish with mozzarella. So I don't want to add too much. I'm going to go ahead now and add just some grated Parmesan cheese. This also adds saltiness. So I'm going to skip the salt in this recipe just because the Parmesan cheese has it in there. And I'm also going to add Parmesan on top as well. So that's why I don't want to overdo it with the cheeses. So that looks pretty good. I think I'm just going to need a little bit more sauce, because it is going to absorb a little bit when it bakes. So I'm just going to continue stirring this, and then I will meet you back here when we are in the baking dish, ready to top it with cheese. Alright guys, so I did put a little cooking spray in the bottom of this baking dish just so it won't stick. I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of black pepper. Again, I'm skipping the salt because you can always add that if you prefer that. And this is kind of the consistency that I like, which is like moist but not too saucy. Keep in mind, again, some of the sauce is going to dissolve a little bit into the pasta. I'm going to go ahead now and use the rest of the shredded mozzarella on top, because I like when it kind of gets all melty and cheesy on top. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more. Again, this is all kind of, you can use your own judgment of how much you like. And then some Parmesan cheese as well. The 2 cheeses make a really nice kind of crust on top. So that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in a preheated oven. I'm gonna do 350 for about 25 minutes. I'm also gonna make some garlic knots with this on the side and a salad. So I'll be back to show you guys the final result when it comes out of the oven. Alright guys, so it's out of the oven, took about 25 minutes on 350, and it's delicious. It's a really good one dish meal that your whole family will love. I'm having mine just with some garlic knots and a simple salad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really easy cooking video. As always, I will have everything typed up down below. Have a great day, and I will see you guys very soon.